Right, guys, a warm welcome to the channel. It's the Rugby Guru, and today we are doing the second game of the Rugby World Cup, and it's going to be Italy up against Namibia. We saw a great spectacle last night between France and the All Blacks, with France coming away with a 27 points to 13 victory on the day. So, congratulations again to France, but we now shift to the second game here between Italy and Namibia, and I'm expecting this one to be, well, I wouldn't say one-sided, but I do expect Italy to win this game by quite a big margin today. I really can't see Namibia doing too much of damage in this competition, but you never know. It's the World Cup, and it's a competition where miracles can happen. So, yeah, we never know. Let's run through the two team lineups just quickly before this game gets underway. We're about 9 minutes away from kickoff. So let's start with the Italian backline. And today we've got the back three for Italy today: Tommaso Allen, Angie Capuzzo, and Monty Ioane in that back three. And expecting a lot of running from these players, especially the likes of Monty Ioane, who's been in excellent form. The likes of Angie Capuzzo, the new star of Italian rugby, and then the experience of Tommaso Allen there at the fullback should be an interesting watch today. The midfield combination of Gian Ignacio Brex and Luca Marisi, a combination that's worked for this Italian side. They are definitely becoming stronger as a team, and really looking forward to see what these backline players can bring to the party. Then obviously the halfback combination, Stephen Varney and Paolo Garbisi. Garbisi, another player who I'm looking really forward to. He's an exceptional player, and definitely one of those players that could become one of the best fly-offs in world rugby if he's given the opportunity to do so. Let's quickly cross over and have a look at the forwards for the Italian side today. The loose trio: Lorenzo Canoni, Michel Lamaro, and Sebastian Negri. A very good loose trio there for Italy today. Then in the lock combination, we got Federico Russo and Dino Lam. I do like the way Federico Russo plays. A very agile player for such a big body, and expect him to do really big damage to the Namibian side today. We look at the front row combination for this Italian side: Daniela Facchetti, Gianmarco Nicotera, and Simone Ferrari. Another very formidable front row combination for this Italian side, and really looking forward to see what they can bring to the party. The last thing that I want today is for this Italian side to fall apart. So hopefully it will be Italy to really come out here firing today and really put the pressure on this Namibian side. If we go and have a look at the bench for this Italian side: Apalami, Fiver, Ivan Nimar, Marco Riccioni, David Sisi, Manuel Giuliani, Martin Pate, Ravello, Paulo Odogu, and Pierre Bruno. Quality all around on that bench as well. The likes of Fiver, Riccioni, Giuliani, Odogu, and Bruno, all quality players there for Italy. So I'm expecting a big onslaught from this Italian side today. And I honestly think we could see a 50-plus pointer come up today against this Namibian side. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think is going to happen here. We are quickly going to go and have a look at the Namibian side as well, starting with the backline, of course. We've got the back three of Divan Rousseau, Gershwin Moten, and JC Greyling in that back three. Don't know too much about these guys. A lot of these guys do play in South Africa locally, but I know Divan Rousseau is a quality fullback, and given the opportunity, can run into the space quite a bit. Guys like JC Greyling and Moten will today see what the quality lies within them. And then the midfield combination of Johan Duisel and Danko Burger will be an interesting one. Obviously, we've seen Johan Duisel in South Africa. He's played for the Sharks previously as well. So definitely experience there. And also leading this Namibian side today is Johan Duisel. In the halfback combination of Damian Stevens and Tian Swanepoel, we all came to know Tian Swanepoel. And I thought personally that he would lay back a little bit and maybe push for a place in the Springbok side for the future. But he has opted to go with the Namibian side, and a quality player there. And we know what a good goal kicker and general kicker he can be. So there definitely is quality in this Namibian side, but whether they'll be able to gel together as a unit is a question altogether on its own. If we go and have a look at the forwards for this Namibian side, the back three combination of Johan Retief, Richard Hartwig, and Vian Conradi. I see they've made a positional switch with Richard Hartwig going to number 8 and Johan Retief moving to the number 7 jersey or number 6 jersey. So interesting to see what they will do against a very good Lustria of Canoni, Lamara, and Negri. The lock combination there of Tuji Unanafi and Adrian Ludik, not too much known about that, but we'll get to see today. That's the greatness of Rugby World Cup. You get to see teams that you wouldn't normally watch in the Rugby World Cup, and looking forward to this one. The front row combination of Aranus, Kutsia, Torsten van Jaarsveld, and their Seti should be a good one. We know Aranus, Kutsia, and Torsten van Jaarsveld from playing locally here in South Africa. And then if we go and have a look at the bench for them real quickly, as the two teams are now running onto the field as well. Jason Bernardi, Louis van der Westhuizen, Casper Vivier, Stian de Klerk, Prins Gous, Sepp, Jacques Tron, Andre van der Berg, and Leroux Milan. Like I say, I don't know too much about this Namibian side, but I'm hoping to see a really good game from them as well. The worst that can happen is they can get totally blown away by this Italian side, and it's probably something that we don't really want to see happening in this competition. Francois Smith says Kapuso of Watakal, sy naam is gaan gate Namibia hardloop, maar ek support Namibia vandag. So ja, Francois, ons hoop regtig dat Namibia kan regtig nie na vore tree en 'n wonderlike wedstryd speel. Natuurlik verwag ons Namibia om redelik ver te wen, en alle verwagtinge is dat Namibia gaan lelik pak kry vandag, maar ek meen daar is goeie spelers in hierdie Namibia se span, en kom ons kyk, Alistair Coetzee is hulle afrigter. Hoe minder ons sê daarvan, hoe beter, maar ja, ek meen daar is kwaliteitspelers in hulle span. Is net 'n kwessie van dat hulle moet saam gel, en miskien sal ons 'n verrassing sien, maar ek kan dit net nie sien gebeur nie. Gepraat van Kapuso, hy's 'n wonderlike speler en definitief een van daai spelers wat definitief nog groot naam gemaak in Italiaanse rugby. Ons het so 28 mense wat kyk. It's not a lot of people. Didn't expect too much traffic during this game, as it is really not considered as one of the most important ones. But again, thank you for the support, guys. Really appreciate it. You can go and support the channel as well. Show your support by clicking on that like button and also subscribing to the channel. You can also become a member of the channel by clicking on the join button. Subscription starts as low as 20 Rand, and well, for the overseas viewers, maybe £1, I think it is. So do show your support. We're going to try and do all 48 games on the channel, depending on what the interest in every game will be. So this stage, 27 people, not too much, and don't know if it's worth the while, but I mean, we're going to push it on for 2 weeks at least and see where it goes, because the voice are definitely going to take its toll during the course of this competition. So we need to save up the voice as well for the big ones as well then. Trilly says, I hope Namibia pulls an upset, and also I don't know anything about Namibia rugby. So yeah, it's very similar to myself, Trilly. I mean, if we go again through that team lineup, Divan Rousseau, I know from playing locally in South Africa, Johan Duisel as well, Tian Swanepoel. They all three really good players, and I don't know too much about the rest. I think JC Greiling also plays in South Africa. If you look at the forwards, Johan Retief, Richard Hartwig, I know played his rugby in Super Rugby not so long ago. Lots of Aranus Coetzee also plays in South Africa. Torsten van Jaarsveld played for a long time in South Africa as well. And then Louis van der Westhuizen plays for the Cheetahs. And that's about it that I know of these guys. So yeah, I don't know what we're gonna see. Trilly says, do Namibians have different accents to Safas? I honestly don't know, Trilly. I've been working with some of the Namibian management over the course of this time. And I actually spoke Afrikaans with the president of Namibian Rugby. So he does say that they do speak Afrikaans, and Afrikaans is quite alive there. I don't know about the accent. I couldn't pick up too much of a different accent from what I've heard previously. So definitely, there's definitely Afrikaans in Namibia. I've never been to Namibia myself, but I mean, with communication and everything that I've seen so far, they do speak Afrikaans. Richard Hardwick plays for the Melbourne Rebels. Yeah, he played Super Rugby for them. I don't know if he's still playing for them, but he's a quality player as well. So the national anthems is done now, so this game should be getting underway real soon. Trilly also says, bro, you got a good voice for rugby commentary. Thanks, Trilly. Really appreciate it. And Francois Smith, Matt Proudfoot sal Namibia manne reg geruk het. Ja, kom ons hoop so. Matt Proudfoot nie te lang terug by Engeland nie baie sukses daar nie, suksesvol in Suid-Afrika. En natuurlik Alistair Coetzee wat ook daar is by Namibia. So ja, kom ons hoop Matt Proudfoot het 'n goeie werk gedoen. Anthony Fonzo says everybody's talking about upsets in World Cups. Please let this one be one. Kapana vandag. All right, let's see if that's going to happen, Anthony. I don't expect it to come, but you just never know. So we're about to get this game underway. It is Italy up against Namibia in the second game of Rugby World Cup 2023. So it will be Namibia. Let's just see where they're kicking it off, from left to right or right to left. So Tiaan Swanepoel will get this game underway for us in what should be a really great game between the two sides. I'm going to try and keep the voice levels level today, not to get too excited, but I mean, you just never know what we can expect. If Namibia pulls off the upset, I'm definitely going to lose my voice today. So from left to right, the kickoff underway from Tiaan Swanepoel, and we're off here in this game. Let's see what's going to happen with this one. Italy, under pressure early on, but the penalty goes against Namibia there inside the 22 of Italy, and Garbisi will now have an opportunity to send us downfield for them. Right, there we go. The scoreboard ready as well. So that kick is not going to find touch. And a chance now for Tivan Rousseau as he kicks it downfield. That is not going to find touch as well. Inside the 22, taken by Italy, and they kick it downfield. Also not going to find touch. So here comes Namibia from between the 10 and the 22 inside their own half, going high up into the air. The chase now coming, and it's a beautiful take by Mouten for Namibia. And they on the attack now. Stevens gets it out. Here's Aranis Coetzee takes it up now for them. Stevens gets it out. Swanepoel, they're moving it to the left-hand side of the field between the 10 and the 22 of Namibia, of Italy, sorry. Swanepoel with a flat pass, like moving through the hands beautifully. It's taken up by Van Jaarsveld now. Here comes Stevens on the loop around Tiaan Swanepoel. Tivan Rousseau cuts back on the inside. Just 5 meters out from the 22. Here they come again, working it through the forwards. Still coming now. Swanepoel again sets it up through the forwards. It's taken up there by Desetti. Yes, Swanepoel again have lost a bit of ground though, as it's taken up just inside the 10 of Italy. About 10 meters out from the left-hand touchline. Again, Hartwig takes it up for them. Torsten van Jaarsveld just sealing that off now. Stevens against Swanepoel now on a loop around Tivan Rousseau. They're not gaining any ground. Good defense from Italy. 5 meters out from the left-hand touchline. I think there's a penalty advantage. You have 11, 12 phases already in this movement from Namibia. Here they come again, working it through the forwards. It's taken up by Adrian Ludik now. Swanepoel again, well read in the tackle there. Torsten van Jaarsveld. And the referee's going to blow on his whistle for a penalty on the 10-meter line. Very kickable for Tiaan Swanepoel, this one. Let's see. Andrew Bryce, the referee for today, and gives away the penalty as Italy, and Tiaan Swanepoel will have a shot at goal here. Mark Kanier says the beer is cold in a hot Nelspruit. Are you speaking Afrikaans or Dutch? That's Afrikaans, Trilly. Ron says Namibia, terrific people, country. Francois Smith, Alistair se planne met die bokke was te complicated en nie in ons DNA nie, maar hy het goed gedoen met die Stormers. Trilly says Italia to win by 30 plus. Sorry, Namibia. And in Antoinette Gerbers says, hello, Guru. I'm here. Thanks for live streaming the game. Greg Kukamur says, Guru, how's the voice doing? Go Namibia. Got the shot for our neighbors. The voice is fine at the moment, Greg. Like I said, as long as this the voice can keep up, I will be doing the commentary of every single game. So Tian Swanepoel then with an early attempt here to put Namibia into the lead and get their first points. That's gone straight through the middle. And it's 3 points to Namibia, 0 to Italy. And after 12 or 13 phases, Namibia gets the scoreboard ticking. Great stuff there from Namibia. The defense of Italy held up very well there in that defensive line. Namibia unable to gain any ground really, but managing to get 13 phases before that penalty. So that's always good to see from Namibia as well. The restart from Paulo Garpisi. It's a deep one, and it's taken in by Namibia inside their 22, taken up by Richard Hartwig. About 5 meters inside the 22 of Namibia. Comes back to Swanepoel. They're going to run this from inside their own 22. It's taken up by Ludik there. Need to be careful not to lose the ball inside their own 22. Tian Swanepoel with a kick downfield. That's not going to find touch, but the chase is beautiful, but well taken by Italy on the 10-meter line of Namibia now. It's Varney who gets it out to Garpisi now. It's Monty Ioane into a gap early on here. Look at him go. Steps past one. Gets the offload. Was the early tackle. No, says the referee, play on. It's an advantage to Namibia inside their own 22. Stevens gets it back to Divan Rousseau, who puts it on the boot and kicks it downfield. Not going to find touch. And here's a chance now for a counter-attack for Italy. It's Ioane again now. Oh, this time runs into the solid defense of Johan Deisel on the 10-meter line of Italy. Taken up by Negri now, just over the 10-meter line of Italy. Varney gets it back now. Taken up by Ignacio Brex. Over that ball quickly was Namibia. Can they win that ball? No, it's going to be a penalty against them. Penalty to Italy between the 10 and the halfway line inside Italy territory. So far, a really good game between these two sides. Really living up to the expectations. Trilly says he prefers my commentary than the stand commentary I got in Australia. Top work, brother. Thanks, Trilly. Right, so Italy now have a line out deep inside the 22 of Namibia. And an opportunity early on. Monty Ioane early on showing how dangerous of a player he can be. As Nicotera is going to throw this one into the line and finds Russo. Off the back they go. Varney now gets it up to the forward, smashing it up there was Lamara. Again on the attack they come. Good running Negri again now 10 meters up from the try line. Here's Italy. It's taken up there by the forwards now. It's Moni Ferrari who took it up. Garpisi gets the pass away. Good defense from Greyling there. Pushing Italy a little bit backwards now. Garpisi gets it out again. Oh, great little drive there from Fischetti. A penalty advantage coming for Italy. And right in the middle of the field, just inside the 22, they get a penalty. And they'll probably go for the 3 points. Not rolling away is the call there from Andrew Brace. Right, so let's see what Italy decides to do. Will they go for the 3 points or are they going to go for the corner? No, they are going to have a shot at goal here. Anthony Afonso says, so toch, let me try again. Trilly, autocorrect, apologies. Christian Hatting says uitstekende kommentaar soos gewoonlik. Baie dankie Chris Hatting in die USA. Dankie Chris. En dan Enzo sê ons ouens speel as 'n hobby. Hulle bly ver van mekaar en oefen nie baie saam nie, maar daar is passion. So die skop daarso oor en is 3 elkie tussen Namibia en Italië. Tommaso Allen, who got that conversion over for Italy there. So 3-3 it is here at the Stade Geoffrey Goudat in France, I think it's pronounced. So 3-3 here after 8 minutes of play. Both teams have looked good with ball in hand. Tiaan Swanepoel to restart this one in for us. Oh, that's a massive kick in, taken by Varney, just almost on the try line. Kick downfield, not going to find touch. And now there's a chance for a counter-attack here for Namibia as they make their way up to the 10-meter line of Italy. Divan Rousseau, he's a little bit isolated there, but they do get it back now. Stevens, it's taken up by Tiaan Swanepoel. In fact, it was Burger who took it in there. Oh, knock on from Namibia. Now here's the counter-attack from Italy. An early opportunity as they kick it downfield. Nobody at the back there for Namibia. And that's going to go into touch 5 meters inside the 22 of Namibia. And I think it could even be a 50-22 there. So it should be Italian ball. Nkosinati says, let's go Namibia, let's go Africa. So in fact, it's not a 50-22. Yes, it is. Yeah, so it's Italian ball. And a 50-22. That's the first one of the World Cup, I think. I don't think there was one last night. So 50-22 then for Italy, and a chance to go on the attack here. Nicotera throws that one in, and here comes the driving maul. Russo took it in. Here they come, looking very strong as Italy now with this driving maul working that left-hand side. Now it goes down, penalty advantage to Italy. They're just a meter short of the try line now as Italy. An opportunity for them to get the first try of the game. It's driven on, but oh dear, there's going to be a yellow card here for Namibia. Yeah, it's Torsten van Jaarsveld who gets the marching orders here, the hooker of Namibia. And that's going to be interesting. I almost thought we could see a penalty try there because it almost looked certain that they were going to score there was Italy. But either way, they are going to kick this into the corner again. And here they come with another line out now, 5 meters out. It's taken well there by Italy now. Here comes the driving maul. Surely they got to score from here. Yeah, over they go. And that's the first try. And it's the number 8, Canoni, who goes over for the first try of the game. Italy 8, Namibia 3. Will the floodgates open up now after just 11 minutes of this game? Treddy asking, are you going to commentate the Australian match later? Definitely, Trilly. I will be doing all the games this weekend. So I will be doing the Australian game. Anthony Afonso says the accent, especially Afrikaans here, is better across cultures. Daar word mooi Afrikaans hier gepraat, sê Anthony. Ja, ek was nogal baie verbaas die dag toe ek met die president van Namibia praat en hy praat Afrikaans met my, Anthony. So, ja, omdat ek seker so min travel, weet ek nie regtig wat die tale is nie, maar het was nogal lekker om 'n bietjie in Afrikaans te praat in 'n werksomgewing. So, a chance now for Italy to take their score to 10 points. That is a beautiful kick from Tommaso Allen, and he gets it over from the left-hand corner. 10 points to 3, Italy lead over Namibia. So it's not the start that Namibia would have wanted, but one that was expected. So it's taken 11 minutes to score the opening try of this game for Italy. And let's hope that the floodgates don't open up from here. One of the Italian players have been replaced here. I'm not quite sure who it is, but an early replacement for Italy as number 19, David Sisi, comes on. And I think it's Dino Lamb who might have left the field. It's either him or Russo. We'll have to find out in just a bit. So 10 points to 3. And it's Italy on the rise already. Right, so here we go. The restart then for this game by Tian Swanepoel. It's another massive kick downfield into the hands of Varney, who puts it on the boot. Not going to find touch, but they've let it bounce and bounces awkwardly for Devan Rousseau, who regathers it on the 10-meter line, goes high up into the air, but nobody chasing up after it. Well taken by Italy. Now Carpisi. They're going to run this from inside their own 22. It's Ioane now on the attack. Here they come. More to break out here from them. Back on the inside, Ignacio Prex gets it out to Tommaso Allen, but it's kicked forward and Namibia has recovered the ball now. Just outside their own 22. Stevens is going to get this out now to Ludik. Ludik just carries it up through the middle. Stevens waiting back for it. The scrum half of Namibia. Back to Swanepoel. Takes his time with the kick and gets it downfield. Goisep also on for Conradi. So that's the end of Namibia's game for the flanker there. Goisep will have replaced him already. So that's the end of Ian Conradi's game today as well. 2 injury-enforced replacements already on the field for both sides. One apiece. Italy now with this line out on the 10-meter line inside their own half. It's Sisi replaced Russo for a blood replacement, so he will come back onto the field. Italy on the attack. Great defense there from Greyland there as Italy are forced to kick it, and they get a good kick away to about 5 meters outside of the 22 of Namibia. Some good play here from both sides in this opening 13 minutes of the game. Jaco Roberts says tomorrow afternoon, Springboks versus Scotland Rugby World Cup. Greg Kukamoer sê ek mis die Afrikaans, kan net niks sê hier nie. Baie woorde klink soos lelik vir die mensies hier. Go Guru go, says Greg. Een gooi daar deur Namibia oor die kop. And away they come as Italy now. Oh, great breakthrough the middle, and it's going to be Paolo Carpisi who's going to dive over for the second try of the game. Well, the floodgates are opening up, and let's hope it's not going to be too bad for Namibia. The line-out overthrown by Namibia as Torsten van Jaarsveld is on in the bin at the moment, and somebody else threw that one in over the top. It went straight into the hands of an Italian player, and in the pass to Paolo Carpisi, broken through the defense that was non-existent there. And that's really poor defense from Namibia, as Paolo Carpisi made that try look very easy. 15 points to 3 it is then. And one can only be glad that Namibia did manage to get that 3 early points that they did manage to get, because this could get ugly really quickly. The conversion from Tommaso Allen goes over. 17 points to 3 it is. And it's not looking great for them at the moment. Let's hope there's something left in this Namibian side. So 73% of the votes so far going to Italy anyway, 26 going to Namibia, and then 1% going to for a draw. So let's hope the scoreboard stays slow. 17 points to 3 it is. Jaco Roberts says South Africa will win 37 points to 20. Lisa van der Merwe says you're telling us agter, hy is reg, 17 punte teenoor 3. Right, so the restart then taken by Kanoni, and Varney is waiting for it. As they start to run this inside their own 22 is Italy now. Taken up through the forwards. And comes back again to Paolo Carpisi, who puts it on the boot and kicked downfield. Oh, not collected by Swanepoel. Now gets it inside the 22. The kick downfield, then straight down the middle there. Italy letting it bounce inside the 22. Now it's taken by Tommaso Allen. Gets the kick away to run about the 10-meter line inside Italian half. Nkosinati says Namibia knows nothing about rugby. I don't think they can get more than 6 points today. Springboks are coming. RT, Anner, waar kyk jy die game? I am watching it on SuperSport, RT, but you obviously have to have paid subscriptions. So, yeah. Jaco Roberts says die Springbokke moet wen World Cup. Right, the throw-in taken by Namibia now. Stevens gets it away now. Can Namibia get something going for them from here? Stevens again now gets it out to Ludik again. Just carrying it up for them. Stevens again. Swanepoel now on a loop around his Duisel. Gets it out to Burger, but there was a little knock on. And it's going to be a scrum down to Italy again. 17 minutes played. 17 points to 3 it is. So not looking too good for the Namibian side at the moment. Lisa van der Merwe says you're telling us agter. Ek is jammer Lisa, ek dink jy is van my kant af nie. Maak net seker dit is 17 punte teenoor 3. So miskien het die boodskap net 'n bietjie laat deurgekom of daar's miskien 'n delay iewers. Ek weet nie. Right, so it is going to be a throw-in to the scrum for Italy now as Louis van der Westhuizen comes onto the field. Obviously, they have to send off Ken Conradi there, who is back on the field after blood replacement as well. So Torsten van Jaarsveld on the bin or in the bin at the moment. So Louis van der Westhuizen now coming onto the field. Right, so scrum feed to Italy then. Right, the scrum is solid here from Italy. It goes down now, and have they marked the penalty? No, says the referee, play on. Here they come on the loop around Carpisi. Gets the long pass out. There's a bit of a mix-up here from Namibia, up from Italy, and Namibia's got the ball. It's Tian Swanepoel. He's just 10 meters out from the try line. Can they get the ball back? No. They are going to come back for that knock-on from Italy as Canoni stole that ball. So back we come then for the knock-on from Italy. A big mix-up there from them at the back. And, yeah, Namibia nearly capitalizing on that. Rugby says should be an easy win for Italy. 60+. Reckon Namibia will score a try or two, though. Let's hope that's going to be the case. Hopefully, we'll see something special from them. A special try or two down the line. Trilly says, bro, Stan Sport needs to hire you for the commentary team for real. Thanks, Trilly. And then Francois Smith says, kan nie eers die bal vashou in kontak nie. Ja, hulle het al 'n paar geleenthede gehad as Namibië, maar ongelukkig net die bal besit wat verlore gaan vir hulle op die oomblik. Nie goed genoeg van hulle af nie. Scrum feed to Namibia now, just outside the 22 of Italy. 17 points to 3, the first 20 minutes gone in this World Cup game. Stevens gets it out to Swanepoel, straight running there by Burger. Now again, Stevens gets it up, taken up by the big forward there, Una Navi. And now it's Seti who takes it up. Here's a good opportunity for Namibia now, 5 meters out from the try line. Stevens waiting for it. Now comes back to Jan Swanepoel, needs to get the long pass out. Here's a chance for them, and it's going to be Moten in the corner. Did he get over in the corner? There might have been a foot in touch, but the try has been given, so we might go upstairs. But that's a beautiful try to Namibia, and it's Moten who gets the try for them, the right winger in the corner with a conversion to come. Great work there from Namibia. Space out wide. Tian Swanepoel with the long cutout pass, and Gizwin Moten gets the first try for Namibia. Beautiful long cutout pass, and great feed from him, keeping his feet in play as well there. Dives over for... oh, wait a minute. They might go upstairs for this one. Oh, it's touch and go. It's touch and go. Will they go upstairs to have a look at it, or will they leave it be? We'll have to wait and see. Rugby says I was right. Yeah, so the try has been awarded, and the conversion will be taken by Tiaan Swanepoel. Spot on, Rugby. Right, Nkosi Snati says, I need 58 points in this match to win a place bet with my last 500. And that conversion kick from Tiaan Swanepoel out wide is just going to pull to the right. So the score will remain 17 points to 8. Great game of rugby so far in this opening 20 minutes of this game. Incredible stuff. We've seen 3 really good tries so far in this game. And as long as Namibia can get the scoreboard ticking, there's still hope for them. But they will have to strengthen up in defense. This Italian side is looking really good when they do have ball in hand. We do have the water break at the moment, so let's just stop the clock there. We have had about 21 minutes gone in this one, 21 minutes 40. So a water break in every 20 minutes of the game. It seems we saw that last night as well with the All Blacks France game. What a big win that was for France. I didn't think that they could do it, and in the end won quite comfortably against a very poor All Black side on the day. KB87 says, I see here is a lot of negativity against Namibia. Hope all these judges will swallow their words. Francois Smith says, Tiaan is flippin' good. Yeah, he is definitely a really good player. And that's why I said I was surprised that he didn't hold back a little bit and tried to win a Springbok cap instead. Decided to go the easy route and become a Namibian international. Rugby says, can you give a shout out to my partner Bethan, who is cleaning the house while I do nothing? You're pushing your luck there, Andrew. Bethan is not going to laugh with you. The restart there from Italy, sorry, taken in by Namibia inside the 22 there. And the ball now comes back, taken up by Ludik. Slow ball coming back for Namibia. Stevens gets it back to Swanepoel, who puts it on the boot, and a beautiful kick downfield from him as well, taking play all the way up into Italy's half, 5 meters inside the half of Italy. Really ask what is the time in South Africa, so it's about 1:30 in the afternoon here. Greg Kukamur says, that's why I'm shouting for our neighbors today. 47% possession, 53% possession to Namibia at the moment. We've had 23 minutes of this game. Here they come. Italy takes that line out well. The driving maul set up by them now, making their way up to the halfway line here. 5 meters from the red and touchline for them. Still going forward. Definitely an area where they're going to try and overpower this Namibian side today. Namibia also now back to full strength again with the yellow card done as well. Still coming now. They work it out. Polo guard BC takes it up for Italy. Now the pass out wide to Ignacio Brex. Goes for a little kick downfield, looking for a bit of space, and finds it as well as it runs into touch about 15 meters. A really good kick there from Ignacio Brex, the outside center of Italy. It will be a Namibian ball, though. It's not a 50-22 like it was with the previous one. So Torsten van Jaarsveld back onto the field now, and hopefully they won't make that mistake in a line out again. So van Jaarsveld with a throw into this line out, finds his jumper really well there. Unia Nevi, who gets it. It's taken up by Hartwig now. About 10 meters out from the try line. Tiaan Swanepoel now with the kick downfield. This time not finding too much distance on it, but at least getting a safe touch roundabout on the 10-meter line inside Namibia's half. 25 minutes gone in this one. Trilly says it's 9:30 p.m. in Brisbane. People forget how many times we've qualified since independence. Better qualifying than Bafana with a fraction of the money, says Anthony. Here comes Italy again. Garpisi with a beautiful pass to Lamara. Lamara now back. It comes to Canoni. Canoni, he's knocked it on 10 meters out from the try line. And here's a counter-attack opportunity for Namibia from inside their own 22. They get it away now. It's taken up by Greyland now. Greyland still going up to the 10-meter line inside their own half. Stevens now back to Swanepoel. Flat pass this time to Hardwick. Between the 22 and the 10-meter line inside their own half now. Swanepoel. He's going to look for a 50-22. He's got a massive boot on him. That ball is going to go inside the 22, but taken by Monty Ioane now. Inside the 22, gets it out to Paulo Garbisi, who puts it on the boot. It's going to be collected there by Swanepoel now. Gets it out to Divan Rousseau on the 10-meter line inside their own half. Goes to the high up and under. Well taken by Garbisi. Tian Swanepoel makes the tackle and nearly stealing that ball. They're going to win a penalty for that. And holding on the ground was Paulo Garbisi. Trilly, it's just a little bit of cool drink. Nothing special. It's too early. Clinton Leal says this will be a Springbok France and Springbok Ireland final. Anthony says Italië moet pas op, ons skop goed pale toe. Yeah, this is definitely in kicking range for Tian Swanepoel, but they need points on the board. As that kick right on the right-hand corner, not too much space to work with. Finds touch around about 5 meters outside of the 22 of Italy. 17 points to 8. Italy lead at the moment after 27 minutes of play in this game. So Torsten van Jaarsveld to throw this one in for Namibia. It is going to go to Anivi. Now it's Stevens. Back it comes. Straight running by Perger. Stevens again now van Jaarsveld. Bashing his way up over the 22. Right in the middle of the field now. Stevens back to Swanepoel. On the loop around. Divan Rousseau gets the pass. It's been knocked on by... what's the flanker's name there? It's... Conradi who knocks it on, Vian Conradi, and unfortunately just unable to keep hands or on the ball. Got man and ball, really. Varney was there to make the tackle on him. But, a bit disappointing from Namibia on that occasion. They've got enough possession. They get enough ball. They have the territory at some stages. Just unable to get anything done at the end of the day, unfortunately. So Varney will feed this one in for Italy. Keegan Peter says, go France. Dian se rug gaan afwees na die game soos hy die span dra, sê Francois. Absolute. Big scrum here from Italy, and they've got the penalty advantage from it. It's Canoni to Varney. Back on the inside, Paulo Garbisi tried to hit the gap there, but he got man and ball as well. Sandwiched there by the Namibian defense, and they come back for the penalty. 17 points to 8 it is at the moment. 28 minutes gone. Andre Turin sê 1:33 hier so in Suid-Afrika, ja. Nog 'n lang dag om te gaan. The kick downfield from Italy is going to find touch roundabout on the between the 10 and the halfway line inside Namibia's half. And a good attacking opportunity. The game has slowed down a little bit since we saw that free opening try. Greiling is receiving some attention here after the clock being stopped there. So Vian Conradi, it's Vian Conradi is receiving attention at the moment. The guy that knocked that ball on just in the previous movement. Back on his feet now and ready to take his place in the lineup. slow down. 3 tries already in this first half. 2 to Italy and 1 to Namibia. So Varney takes it in. Here's a chance now. It's going to be taken up here by Italy. Morisi, who took it up. Good defense from Namibia. Varney again. Now gets it out. Here's a chance. Ignacio Brex out. It goes to Fichetti. Up to the 10-meter line of Namibia now. And another penalty goes against Namibia there. This time, let's just see who got penalized there. It was Hartwig who got penalized there for not rolling away. And a chance now for Italy to find the line again. Finds touch, run about 10 meters out from the Namibian try line. And we could see them set up another driving maul. It worked for them on a previous occasion. They even got a yellow card from it, was Namibia. So Italy will definitely try and push over for another try here. Here's the throw now coming from Nico Terra, the hooker of Italy. Looking for the front jumper, finds a good jump there from Dino Lam. This time the maul has been sacked legally by Namibia. Good work from them. As Varney gets it out, Ignacio Brex now putting his head down, trying to go on his own there. Moving towards the middle now is Italy as they work it through the forwards. Russo just 7 meters out from the try line now. Varney gets it back to Negri. Negri sets it up about 5 meters out. Varney again. It's Fichetti again, but there's been a little knock on by the referee. Andrew Brace calling a knock on there from Italy, and it will be a scrum down to Namibia about 5 meters out from their own try line. Well, disappointing there for Italy. Yeah, there's the little knock on from Italy. And Namibia did exceptionally well there to firstly sack that maul legally and then defend as well. So for their efforts, they get a defensive 5-meter scrum, 5 meters from their own try line. But it's looked good so far from them. And thank you guys for the support again. 166 people watching this game. Didn't expect a lot of traffic for this one. So really appreciate all the support so far. Don't forget to press that like button and subscribe to the channel as well, as we are aiming to do all 48 games of the Rugby World Cup. I say we, but there's unfortunately only one person doing all the commentary, and that will be me. So let's hope I can pull it through to do all 48. The scrum down now to Namibia will be reset again by Andrew Brace now. Stevens not happy to feed that one in with the circumstances there. Namibia just wiggling a little bit backwards on the occasion. But with 8 minutes to go in this first half, I want to almost say that Namibia has done well to keep the score low and keep Italy out. And they've pulled a great try on their own. Moton got the try and another reset scrum. So I really hate these resets. It just eats up time, and something that World Rugby will definitely have to look at, maybe get a shot clock on that as well. But you can't have 2 resets, wasting 2 valuable minutes in a World Cup game. 5 meters out from Namibia's try line here. He needs to be decisive in his decision-making as Andrew Brace. Either you penalize the team that's indiscreting and get the game going. Stevens with the feet to the scrum here. It's a big one, and it comes out now. Finally, Tian Swanepoel puts it on the boot and finds touch roundabout between the 10 and the 22 of Namibia. So still under pressure is Namibia now. Clinton says, I'm sure Tian would have eventually got a Springbok call up. Yeah, we've mentioned it a couple of times now, and very disappointed that he didn't really do that. I certainly could see him play for the Boks in the future. Greg says Italy ranked 13 in Namibia 21. Go Namibia. Right, here comes Italy on the attack now. It's taken up by Lamara, just outside the 22, right in the middle of the field. It's been stolen by Namibia. Great work and an overlap here for them. But Johan Duisel just couldn't get the pass away. Now Rousseau with the kick downfield. There's nobody at the back. Now crossing back for it is Ioane. 5 meters from his own try line. Gets the kick away. Tried to rush it. Didn't have to. And finds touch about 5 meters outside of the 22 of Italy. Great defense from Swanepoel. And the inside center is a Duisel. Yeah, it's Berger who made the tackle there. Johan Duisel is the outside center. So great defense from Namibia here as they keep on pushing. Van Jaarsveld with the throw into this line out. He finds his jumper. Univi at the back they go now. It's Duisel who charges up just over the 22 now. Stevens gets the little pop pass to Van Jaarsveld. Namibia looking good now. Stevens needs to get this out. Working it through the forwards again. Stevens once again now back to Hartwig. Hartwig sets it up. 5 meters inside the 22. Here they come. Still going. It's Seti now. Bashes his way forward. 5 phases from Namibia. Retief who takes it in, but he's driven back in a tackle by Namibia. Stevens again. Swanepoel now. Gets it out to Moton. Moton trying to step his way through. He's lost a bit of ground here. Back to the 22. Namibia go. Now it's again taken up by Conradi and isolated there. Now Stevens gets it back. It's Van Jaarsveld once again. Still Namibia come 10 phases. Swanepoel now looking for the overlap pass there, but couldn't hold on to it and knocks it on as Namibia. The idea was right. Another cut-out pass from Swanepoel. Cutting out 2 players for Greyling, but Greyling just knocking that ball on, unfortunately, with 4 minutes to play in his first half. Trilly says, solid commentary, brother. Thanks, Trilly. Appreciate it, man. So, unfortunately, there for Greyling, just unable to hold on to it, but Kapuso was onto him in a flash anyway, so don't think there would have come too much of it. As we have a stoppage in play now, it is looks like it's Nicotero who's receiving some attention for Italy now. But I must say, I've been impressed. So it's Facchetti, sorry, who's receiving some attention. But I must say, I'm very impressed with the way Namibia has been able to play. I didn't give them too much of a chance leading up to this game, and yeah, so far it's been really good. They have conceded 6 penalties to 2. Discipline needs a little bit of work. Handling needs a little bit of work. I guess those are things that you cannot teach a player, is handling and that sort of stuff. You can teach them maybe how to catch the ball in what sort of position. But I mean, that's basic stuff that players should be knowing by now. We see a replacement coming on for Namibia now, as it might be just a blood replacement. It's there's Seti coming off and Jason Bernardi coming onto the field. Might be an early substitution, it seems. So not too bad from Seti in that first 36 minutes of the game. Not too bad. Right, time is back on. Well, not quite yet. Right, so it will be a scrum down to Italy right on the 22-meter line here as Varney feeds this one in for Italy. 5 meters out from the right and touchline. Penalty advantage coming for them, much stronger than Namibia at scrum time. They are going to try and run it. Another wobbly pass from Italy, but we are coming back for a penalty to Italy. So much stronger than Namibia in the scrum situations at the moment. Lapsing the scrum there from Namibia with 3.5 minutes to play in this first half. Very impressed with the way Namibia's played. Expected a little bit more from Italy, and it looked good for a second there after they scored 2 very quick tries in the opening 20 minutes. But ja, Francois sê Namibia tik 'n lekker vet koek geëet vir die game. Nou is die vingertjies vol olie. Ja, dit is 'n bietjie teleurstellend, Francois. Ek meen as wêreldbeker rugby, jy moet seker maak man, dis basiese Hantering is basiese beginsels van enige span en op die oomblik ongelukkig dissipline en balhantering wat Namibia kos. The line-out taken by Italy now, and here they come from just outside the 22 now. Paulo Garbisi sets it up just outside the 22 now. Garbisi again tries to break through the middle there. Now Varney, packet comes again, taken up through the forwards. It's Lamaro again now. Oh, it's been intercepted by Moton here, but the cover defense really quickly onto them as Namibia now have possession just outside their own 22. Stevens again waiting for it. Gets it out to Torsten van Jaarsveld. He's doing really well to keep possession here for Namibia. I'm impressed with the way they're able to keep ball in hand as well and work the phases. Just that unnecessary little knock on every now and then. And that kick over the top, it's going to be a penalty to Namibia. Obstruction from Italy, and it's a penalty on a 10-meter line inside Namibia's half with about a minute and a half left in this first half. Trien Edwards says Namibia. Wel, ek het nie verwag dat daar gaan omtrent 200 mense wees wat hierdie wedstryd gaan kyk nie. Fantastiese ondersteuning van die mense hier op YouTube. Moenie vergeet om die like knoppie te druk nie en ook nie om te subscribe nie, manne. Die ondersteuning waardeer ek opreg. So 200 people watching. Like I just said, I didn't expect there to be as many people for this match, but it's great to see that people are tuning in. And can you believe it? Tiaan Swanepoel is going to have a shot at goal here from well, it's between the 10 and the halfway line inside Namibia's half, but very kickable for him. He slotted once. I think it was from the 22 almost, I think, that he slotted the kick for the Lions before, in training that is. But yeah, he's going to have a shot at goal here. Let's see what they can do with this one. Can he get Namibia within striking distance? Franco says, as coming net die bal vinniger kan uitkry, dan kan hulle dalk vir eens die defense aanval voor hulle organise. That ball is going to go well wide to the right. The distance was there, but the direction just completely not there at all. So the score will remain 17 points to 8. We have enough time to have a restart here. So we will have that reset or kick off from Namibia now, from the 22, from Italy, from the 22. They're going to kick this downfield, and I think the best they can do is kick this one out. Ivan Rousseau is going to go and kick that one downfield, just right back into the hands of Italy, makes the mark, and just taps it and kicks it into touch for halftime. So that is going to be halftime here at the Geoffrey Coudart Stadium in France. It's halftime here between the two sides, and 17 points to 8 it is. Normally I would take a break here, but I'm going to keep going. We will be discussing what's happened in that first half. I might just disappear from the screen for a bit. I will still keep talking, but yeah, I need to fill up the lungs just a little bit. But an impressive game so far. It's 17 points to 8 as it is at the moment. Halftime here, and I must say I'm quite impressed with the way things have gone for Namibia in the end. Still a lot of work to be done for them, but I must say, really impressed with Namibia, not so much with Italy at the moment. I mean, they've had plenty of opportunities to probably score a couple of tries, but just not able to get over for it. So a little bit disappointing from Italy in that first half, but hats off to Namibia for really trying really hard to keep themselves in this game. I would have thought that this game would have been over by halftime. It's still pretty much an opportunity for Namibia here. If that kick had gone over from Tiaan Swanepoel, it would have been a 6-point game and everything to play for. Greg Kukamoor says, Guru, I've cleared my schedule so that I can do my best to join you on each game. Might miss the next one, but they're back for the Australia-England games. Thanks, Greg. Really appreciate the support as well. And what can I say? It's an incredible time of the year. It's my first Rugby World Cup commentary that I'm doing. Missed out in 2019. Just started my channel back in 2019. Not so much for commentary, but ended up as the main thing on the channel in the end. And really grateful to be here with you guys and do the commentary for that as well. So as far as this halftime thing has gone, let's just change some things up there, because I would like to bring up the team sheet just in a second again. So let's just do this. This is halftime at the moment. But what a game we've had. We've seen two really good games. Last night, the All Blacks and France probably weren't at their best, and we expected a little bit more from them, especially from the All Blacks' point of view. But France, in the end, getting a really good win there as well. So there you have it, halftime at the moment, as Italy are leading by 17 points to 8. We will be going through the team lineups and how they fared so far in that first half as well. Eric Davison says, listening in, Guru homework on the go, not one-way game, eh? Definitely not, Eric. I expected it to be, but yeah, so far so good for Namibia. Richard Hori says, how many points do you think Ireland will beat Romania by? I discussed that with a friend yesterday, and I said, because Ireland decided to pick such a really good side, we could see a 70, 80 pointer come up. But I mean, maybe Romania can really impress us and surprise us with a low scoring game. Greg Kukamur says, you are doing great, doing amazing, Guru. Well done. Thanks, Greg. Really appreciate the support. And then Quibisel here says, go Namibia. So what I've seen so far, we're going to run through a couple of these players who's impressed me in that first half from both sides. Just want to get that up real quickly. Forgot to put that up, and now scrambling a little bit to get it up. But I mean, what a game it's been so far. Let's go and have a look. We'll start with the Namibian side, because they have been the surprise package so far in this game. If you go and have a look here at the 9 and 10, Stevens and Tian Swanepoel. Somebody said that the scrum half is cleaning out a little bit too slow, but I must say I've been impressed with Stevens so far. He's done a pretty good job so far going into this first half. And Tian Swanepoel has been exceptional. I think of all the players in this team lineup so far, Tian Swanepoel has definitely been the man that has set the stage here for Namibia. He did miss that penalty now, but so far he's done really, really well. And looking forward to see what he can do in the second half as well. If we go and have a look at another player that has played reasonably well so far for Namibia, we probably have to go and have a look at the back three as well, where the likes of Divan Rousseau has been solid at the back. He's proved to be vital whenever the kick has been kicked downfield. And it's just his experience at the back is making it easier for guys like Moton and Greiling as well. With Moton scoring that try in the corner for Namibia through the works of Tian Swanepoel. That was an amazing try from Namibia as well. So definitely some players are definitely standing up and performing really well. A guy that's been a little bit disappointing for me so far in this Namibian side is probably the captain, Johan Duisel. We haven't seen too much of him during that first half. We're expecting to see a little bit more from him. I think his inside centre, Berger, has done a lot more, taking the ball up and charging onto the defence. Both have been solid on the defence at times, but I'm expecting a little bit more from their captain, having seen him play for the Sharks before and playing in South Africa. So a bit disappointing from him, as I would have wanted to see a little bit more from him. Another guy that is probably a little bit off at the moment is the number 6, It's the number 6 there. Right, why I can't remember his name now, but yeah, it was Vian Conradi, the number 6 so far. Not too impressive. A lot of handling errors, given away a penalty here and there. I haven't seen much of Retief as well. And in Hartwig playing a really good game so far, carrying the ball well up and doing his part in this game as well for Namibia. But yeah, that's as far as the key players go. Obviously, Torsten van Jaarsveld got a yellow card in the opening half as well, and a little bit disappointing there from him as well. But Seti has played really well. Ranus could see has been solid as well for this Namibian side, and they're still very much in this game. I still can see Namibia, if they can score next, could be in for we could be in for a surprise here or there. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think from the analysis so far. Who's been a stood out player, and what do you guys think is going to happen in the second half? But yeah, I'm expecting Italy to run away with this game. A guy that's been playing really well for them so far, and probably their standout player, along with the Namibian fly-half, has been Paulo Carpisi. He's taken that ball up very, very hard and straight at times. Maybe playing a little bit too much on his own is Paulo Garbisi, just trying to hit the break or hit the cap too often and not allowing his backline to really get going. But I mean, as far as taking the ball up, his kicking in general has been really good as well. So Stephen Varney as well, doing really well in that first half, just to get the ball out quickly and doing some really good work. We haven't seen much from the back three from Italy so far. I mean, Monty Ioane had a great breakthrough. Tommaso Allen is controlling the kicking really well at the back. But Angie Capuzzo, we haven't seen much of him. I think I mentioned his name once in defense. We haven't seen any attack from Angie Capuzzo so far in that first half. And probably we'll see a little bit more from him in the second half as well. But, I mean, as close as it's 17 points to 8, anything can still happen. Looking forward to that. The forwards have been really dominant in this first half, and this is probably the one area where I do think Italy has completely overpowered Namibia. I mean, Facchetti and Nicotera, along with Ferrari and Fuso, and even the likes of Lam and Sebastian Negri. Lamaro has been a bit quiet. We haven't seen too much of the captain in this game. But, I mean, Lorenzo Canoni has been everywhere. Negri is taking it up beautifully. Russo's winning the lineouts. And Ferrari and Nicotera and Pachetti is just destroying the Namibian pack of forwards at the moment. We almost see a penalty from every scrum that's available in that first half. And I would really think that Italy will start to try and work their magic where they're strong. And I mean, the only area where they are strong at the moment and really dominating is up front. And yeah, it's going to take a tough task from the Namibian bench, basically. Jason Bernardi, Louis van der Westhuizen, Casper Viviers, and Tian de Klerk and Prince Gaisep to try and neutralize this pack of forwards from Italy. But they're doing really great at the moment, is Italy with their forwards. And probably the reason why they are leading at halftime here is because of that. So that's basically the sum up after this first half, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Anthony says that 35-7 game wat jy uitgesaai het, my gat geskeer, classic, geel kaart, mooi verdien. En wie sal rooi kaart? Ja, daai was 'n game op sy eie. Albertus van 4 en sê spyk kommentaar, Guru, dis speaker is fantasties, baie dankie. Dankie Albertus, waardeer dit. François sê baie meer van Proudfoot se voor hy verwag. En then Greg Miles says, sorry to ask, but where does Tian play? We're not playing for Namibia. He plays for the Lions in South Africa in the URC. Eric Davison says, I like how Crowley has developed the under-20 in this squad. We have some remarkable Italian players any team would take. Absolutely. I've got an incredible team, and I think one of my first videos that I ever did on the channel was talking about the rise of Italian rugby. But unfortunately, in the course of the 4 years, they didn't become as strong as I think they would. I thought they would be really good contenders, maybe able to beat some of the big teams, but it's just not happened over the course. But you never know. Natu Konje says, "Go Namibia, land of the brave. You got this, boys. We are behind you every step." Harry says, "Namibia need to catch a wake up." Eddie Keane says, "Hi, my heart is Namibia and South Africa." And then Greg Kukamura asks, "Who's your choice for possible player of the tournament?" No, it's a long shot, but value for your opinion. Yes, like Greg, I think at this stage, it's too tough to call, man. I would love to see how each team play first before I could make a prediction, because last night one of the best players in the world had a very poor game, which was Anton Dupont. I don't think he was in the game. I think Aaron Smith caught him out on numerous occasions for being too slow at the breakdown at scrum time, and his kicking wasn't great as well. He had a lot of kicks that didn't go into touch. Just to have a prime example, a guy that's one of the best in the world had a really poor game on the day. So it's very early to call. Gregory Aldred, I was very impressed with him, the number 8 from France. I thought he had a fantastic game, and I probably would have made him my man of the match. That did I have the choice to do it? A guy like Thomas Ramos had a good game. I mean, there's potential for all. At this stage, it's going to be too hard to call a single player out, Greg. But I'm hoping that it will be a player from South Africa, hopefully. Francois also says Namibia is going to have to take Italy to the dark place. What that means, I don't know, but it sounds pretty bad or good depending on who you support. So, yeah, we are now, the players are now back onto the field. So, yeah, let's get my face back on the screen as well. We're going to reset that clock. Unfortunately, I don't have a clock that runs past 40 minutes, so we have to reset it and run it up every single time. But what I will do is I will put the second half bracket there so that everybody can see that the second half is underway, and then just remove that bottom one maybe. So, yeah, it's going to be the second half here between Italy and Namibia coming up. 40 minutes of interesting rugby to come. Can Namibia keep holding on and cause a major upset today? We'll have to wait and see. But as far as Italy, they will be looking for 2 more tries for a bonus point. Let's see if they can get it. It should be an interesting game here in the second half. Gary says Colby for Player of the World Cup. We'll have to wait and see. I think it might go to a forward. Who knows, Gary? Right, so it's going to be Italy to get this game underway here in the second half. As Garbisi kicks it deep, taken in by Namibia. And inside the 22 they go now. An opportunity here for them to clear this ball. Stevens taking his time with this one. Just waiting for it to come out, working it through. Ludic again. Good defense from Italy. As the ball comes back to Swanepoel, puts it on a boot now. And he's going to find a good clearance kick there all the way up to the halfway line, I think it is. So 17 points to 8 in the second half. Now underway here from the Jeffrey Coudot in France. Dolly says, "Good day, Guru Bless. Watching you from Florianopolis, Santa Catarina in Brazil." Thank you for the support, Dolly, as well. Eddie says, "My money on France to win the World Cup." Right, so Nicotero with a throw in, finds Russo. The back now, here they come, Varney out to Garbisi, who takes it up yet again. Now working it through Negri. Just over the 10-meter line they go. Knock on from Italy. Scrum down to Namibia inside their own half between the 10 and the 22-meter line. Well, Negri not happy there Oh, in fact, it's a penalty against Italy there. So the penalty was probably for coming in from the side there is Italy. So Swanepoel will kick this downfield and he will find touch 5 meters outside of the 22 of Italy. A good early opportunity for Namibia. It took them 13 phases in that first couple of minutes to get the penalty. And then from there, things just really got going for them. So hopefully for them, they could get another try. Torsten van Jaarsveld to throw this one in from just outside the 22. Finds Uanivi taking that in really well. And the driving ball now set up for the first time by Namibia, but it's really not going anywhere at the moment. Now slowly starting to make progress up to the 22, but Stevens gets it out. Now Swanepoel takes it. Well, it's actually Burger who took it in there. Now Stevens waiting for his forwards to line up. Comes back to Hartwig. Hartwig sets it up just outside the 22. Stevens again. Now Swanepoel a little bit isolated there and brought down by Russo. Turnover ball now for Italy as they are going to kick this downfield. Nobody at the back for Namibia as that ball is going to roll all the way to the try line, but it's taken in by Devon Rousseau now, who sends it downfield, not going to find touch, and now, it's a fumble there by Garbisi. Eventually gets it out to Tommaso Allen now, who puts it on a boot, looking for the 50-22, but an awful kick straight into the hands of Tiaan Swanepoel, who sends it back with interest, but that ball, it's going to roll over the dead ball line, and they're going to go all the way back for a scrum to where he kicked that from inside the 22. That's a massive kick from Swanepoel, and unfortunately just couldn't find the touch. It would have been a fantastic, exquisite kick had he gotten that. Just a little fumble there from Garbisi. Looks like a very slippery ball indeed, but it shouldn't really be. So scrum down here. It's just outside the 22 of Namibia, 5 meters outside of the 22. Italy now with an opportunity, 4 minutes into the second half, and an opportunity now for Italy to go on the attack. Stephen Varney will feed this one in for Italy. It's the area where they've dominated so far. And there's the penalty to Italy from that scrum as well. We've spoken about that earlier. And this time it's Aronis Kutsia who gets penalized for collapsing the scrum. 4.5 minutes in now. Italy going for touch here. And Garbisi finds it about 5 meters out from the try line. A chance now for the Azzurri to get some points on the board. They need 2 more tries for a bonus point. Nico Terra then with the throw into this line out. Taken well by Russo now. The maul has been formed by Italy, and Namibia tried to contest that one, so they should be driving their way over for a try here. Just a meter short, it seems, is Italy now. Pick up and go. Still a meter short is Italy at the moment. Not getting that go-forward ball at the moment. Vichetti got driven backwards. They are working here with their forwards. It's Dino Lam who takes it in. Good defense from Namibia, but unable to keep Lam out. And it will be a try to Dino Lam, the number 4 lock of Italy. So 22 points to 8 it is, with a conversion to come. Well, something had to give, and 6 minutes into the second half, it's the second row, Dino Lam who gets the try. So, it all forms part of that scrum that they got penalized for, which I did say at halftime looks to be the area where Italy are much stronger, and then just they got the drive on, and momentum took Dino Lam over for a try there. Yeah, he's right to place that ball and gets the try for them. So, questions again. Will the floodgates open up now after this try from Italy? 22 points to 8. It is at the moment with a conversion to come. Right, the conversion goes over. And it's 24 points to 8. Or did it go over? Doesn't look like it. They haven't changed the score. There was a mix-up last night as well. So the score have not been changed then. So 22 points to 8. It will remain then. Suliani now replacing Negri as well for Italy. And yeah, that is it for Negri today. So time has been stopped there. Also, Varney leaving the field as Pierre Bruno is on the field for Maurici. So Varney's still on, it seems then. 22 points to 8 it is. And we get this game back underway now with Tian Swanepoel. It's a deep kick in. Oh, almost up to the try line there. And now the kick coming from Italy. And into touch, quickly taken by Namibia now. Up to the 10-meter line of Italy. They're trying to run this one now as it's Ludik who takes it up just between the 22 and the 10-meter line. Stevens again now. It's Tian Swanepoel who sets up a pop pass there for Namibia. Stevens again waiting for it now. Just outside the 22. Ludik again. Now Swanepoel again. Just delaying the pass a little bit there. Good work, Divan Rousseau now. 5 meters outside of the 22. Swanepoel again. Gets the pass out to Stefan Jaarsveld to Aranis Kutsia. Still good defense from Namibia. And they win the penalty on the from Italy. And they win the penalty on the ground as well there. Canoni getting that one. So Garbisi will kick this one downfield. 8.5 minutes gone in this second half here. 24 points to 8 at the moment. Can Namibia hold on here? 24-8. It's not looking too bad for them at the moment, but yeah, it could become pretty bad real soon. Nicotera then with the throw in finds Rousseau. And the driving ball. No, they're going to run this off the back now. It's taken up by Garbisi again up to the 22-meter line. Maybe trying to run just a little bit too much is Garbisi, but he's making his way forward. Over the 22 they go. And a chance now if they move it. It's taken by Canoni again. He's had a really good game now. It's through the hands. Kapuso back on the inside. Ball, well, pushed back into touch by Namibia, and it should be a line out to Italy now. Dan hier is dit Tian Swanepoel van die Leeu's. Ja, dit is Tian Swanepoel van die Leeu's. Yeah, great work there by Paulo Garbisi, just taking it up and then quick ball. They tried to work it down the left-hand side there, but just into touch by Namibia. Just a hand in touch there, I think it was. Yeah, off the head of Dysel then. Into touch. Right, so more replacements now coming onto the field here as it's Fiber who replaces Nicotera and Riccioni on for Ferreira. Also a couple of changes for Namibia coming up as well with, I think it's Tian de Klerk who comes onto the field as well as Jason Bernardi. Line up, not thrown in straight. I think it was there, and it's going to be a free kick to Namibia now. So a couple of replacements on the field early in the second half here, as we've had about 10 minutes. The kick downfield into touch, roundabout on the halfway line. So it will be Italian ball because it only was a free kick. So line out then to Italy on the halfway line. An opportunity now again for Italy. It's Fiver to throw this one in. Finds Russo off the back now. Fiver trying to make some yards there, but pushed back. Also taking it up now is Paige Rello, who's on the field for Italy. Garbisi, show and go. Needed support there up to the halfway line. Rello now. Italy not gaining any ground here at the moment. Paige Rello again gets it back to the forward. Knocked on there by the replacement, Richard Kelly. And very sloppy there. Finally, the scrum comes to Namibia. Yeah, Riccioni knocking that ball on, unfortunately, for Italy. Koisep making the tackle there. Greg Kukumur says, come on, Namibia, we want another score. You can do it. Come on. So Louis van der Westhuizen on for Torsten van Jaarsveld now as well. The top try scorer for the Cheetahs in the Currie Cup last season. So now onto the field for Namibia. We have another stoppage in play here for an injury. We will have a scrum down to Namibia just inside Italy's half. We've seen Italy getting the try, the first try of the second half here, just from 17 points to 8 to 24 points to 8. Can we see Namibia hit back in this one? We're just waiting on a bit of tension for the Italian side here at the moment. Scrum down to Namibia then. Time is back on as well. Let's see what they can conjure up from here. 24 points to 8. Italy lead Namibia at the moment. Stevens will feed this one in for Namibia. Right, so another reset scrum then from Andrew Brace. We've seen a couple of them in this game. I just feel that he needs to really be more decisive on that calls. Okay, there has been a couple of replacements on, so maybe just giving them the benefit of the doubt for the replacements. So can Namibia do something with this one? Let's see what happens here. 24 points to 8. 12 minutes gone in the second half of this game. Stevens feeds it in. They need to get it out quickly. Much more strong scrum from Namibia. Stevens off the back goes with a little grubber kick through. There's nobody at the back here now. Ioane needs to cover back. Good tackle from Stevens. Was he held in that tackle? Yes, he was. Penalty to Namibia. 5 meters out from the try line. Ioane standing up after he got tackled there. And a good opportunity now for Namibia. Clever little kick from Stevens. Ran this down the side and got a little grubber kick through. Saw there was space. And the chase was just as good from him. And that was really good. Isaiah Ball asked, where do I watch? Unfortunately, only if you have a subscription somewhere. Here they come with a quick tap and go. It's Hartwig who takes it up there for them. And still just 2 meters out now. Here they come. It's taken up there by Namibia, still coming through the forwards. Koisep now taking it up. Still trying valiantly is Namibia at the moment. They just keep hold of this ball. Stevens gets it out to Louis van der Westhuizen. Still 5 meters out from the try line now. It's Namibia. Oh, and there's a penalty going the way of Italy there. Great work, not releasing on the ground. And Zuliani wins that penalty on the ground. But disappointing there from Namibia. Little bit disappointing there from them. And Italy now to kick this downfield. So close for Namibia. They definitely look a lot better than they used to look in previous tournaments. Like I say, I haven't followed them quite often enough, but looking a lot better than in 2019 already. More changes now coming onto the field, it seems. No, just running up for this line out. Fiver now, waiting for it. There's Tian de Klerk, who's going to go for a little bit of a blood replacement there quickly. Gary says Namibia gaan die wêreldbeker wen. Right, so Ludic is back on the field now, taken in well by Italy at the back. Lamaro gets it out to Pagerello now. On the loop around, here comes Inacio Brex, gets the pass away to Angie Capuso. On a run they go now, they've got an overlap here. Surely they must score. Back on the inside, they go to Angie Capuso, and he gets the try in the corner. Well, nearly blew that try, but in the end did get it. So Angie Capuso did say we haven't heard his name in that first half, and when we did hear his name in the second, he gets a try. Angie Capuso over for Italy's fourth try of this game, and that is the bonus point as well for them. 29 points to 8 with the conversion to come. We've had 15 minutes in this second. Yeah, just a great backline work move there from them, working it through the hands. Angie Capuso into space. Probably should have gone on his own from the get-go. Got the pass away to Ioane, and then Ioane got it back to Capuso for the try as well. So, yeah, in the end, the bonus point try scored by Italy. And it's Angie Capuso who gets over in the corner. 29 points to 8 with the conversion to come. The youngster from Italy with a very bright future ahead of him as well. So this kick from the left-hand corner. Let's see what they can do with this one. Oh, it's again a beautiful strike, and through the middle it goes. 31 points to 8, the scoreboard here between Italy and Namibia. Some great work there from Italy on the counter-attack. MJ Verwijs says, so glad Angie is in my Rugby World Cup fantasy team. I think he's in mine as well, MJ. So I can't remember. I didn't check today. But yeah. Some great work there from Namibia in that first 50 minutes of the game. They've been right up there. But yeah, starting to lose it now. Kick downfield from Italy, taken quickly by Namibia now. Goes high up into the air as Tian Swanepoel. The chase now coming by Dievan Rousseau. Well taken by Italy, though. Done really well to recover there was Italy just outside the round 22 now. Pagerello gets it up now. So taken up, and they're going to run it again. Ignacio breaks out to Angie Capuso now. Angie Capuso into space, gets it out to Ioane. Ioane now on a run. Ioane cuts back on the inside. Over the 22 they go. Brought down quickly there. And there's a knock-on from Italy. It's turned over by Namibia now. Can they come with a counter-attack here from inside the round 22, though? And a penalty there to Namibia. I think offside by Italy. Anthony says the sign of a good commentator is how he makes any game comes alive, no matter who plays. Thanks, Anthony. 31 points to 8 it is at the moment. Are we going to have a stoppage in play here? Yeah. So, difficult to run the clock every time they have a minute break. But 17 minutes gone in the second half, and what a great attack from Italy yet again, as they really got going. Just that little knock on there from Italy right on the 22. And, Ioane has been a little bit disappointing. I've expected a little bit more from him. He doesn't look as sharp as he used to, like he did last season, but still a great player nonetheless. Lamaro, also quiet today. He's the one who knocked that ball on as he tried to pick it up quickly. But, yeah, it's 31 points to 8 it is at the moment. And Italy now starting to look like they want the floodgates to open up in this one. So it is that water break here at the moment, and I think I also need a little break somewhere, and just to fill up the lungs again. So off the screen I go. Let's keep talking. So water break here in the second half of this game. Italy's got 31. Namibia's got 8. 4 tries to 1 today. And just bringing on those changes as well now. A couple of changes that has come on to the field for Namibia as well. Jacques Tron, Andre van der Berg also on the field. Prince Goisep already on. So, yeah, just bringing those changes in. So time's back on now. And it's Namibia with a penalty right on the 22 inside their own half. They are going to kick this downfield, and Swanepoel's going to find touch about 5 meters inside the half of Italy now. Can Namibia score another try here and just keep the scoreboard ticking? That's all that's important here, is that they try and keep the scoreboard ticking. Louis van der Westhuizen with a throw in. He's going to find the clap, but it's not thrown in straight. And bit disappointing from Louis van der Westhuizen so far. He's already conceded a penalty and now a throw in not straight since he's come onto the field. So Italy has opted to go for the scrum down here, right on the halfway line now. Francois Smith says, to be fair to Namibia, the score hasn't surpassed the All Blacks versus South Africa's score yet. Yeah, that's true, Francois. So let's see if that's going to change throughout the course. There's still plenty of time left in this one. Still over 20 minutes to go in this second half. So plenty of time to get oozles more of points on the board. It's Pagerello who's going to feed this one in now for Italy. A strong scrum again and a penalty advantage coming for them. Now it's taken up by Ignacio Breck's long cutout pass. Oh, it's intercepted by Namibia, but we're coming back for that scrum penalty. And we've seen quite a few of those in this game already. It's the area where Namibia is losing this game as well. It's just up front through the forwards and giving away those penalties every single time at scrum time, giving Italy the opportunity to kick the ball downfield. And another great touch finder here for Italy as they're about 5 meters out from Namibia's try line. Right, so another line out, another chance here for Italy now. Fiver to throw this one into the line out. To the front they go. It's taken in by Sisi now. And here comes that drive. Was it sacked? No, says the referee. And quickly up and over. Were they over the try line? I think Andrew Brace thought it was a try, but play on, they say. Just a meter short of the try line is Italy now. Pick up and go from Sisi. Italy looking for their 5th try of this game. And this time they do go over. It's another try for Italy. And it's starting to really, the scoreboard now really starting to tick over. 36 points to 8 with the conversion to come. Buster Beast. Yeah, look, unfortunately, it... well, I don't want to really go into that, Buster B, but I must say, truly, South Africa are picking their best players at the moment. And the system has worked, at least for now. So 36 points to 8. Are they going to go upstairs for this one to see if the try has been scored or not? We'll have to wait and see. They're going upstairs to have a look here. But Riccioni thinks he's got the try. The try stands at the moment. Let's just see if they did get the try or not. Oh, there was a knock-on from Italy. So this try might might just be disallowed at the end. Knocked it out of his hand backwards, I would say. Yeah, look, if I had to make the choice, I would probably say it was knocked backwards, but the referee, well, the TMO decides that the try has not been scored, so there was a knock on from Italy. So 31 points to 8. It's going to be a scrum down to Namibia, 5 meters out from their own try line. Yeah, absolutely, Buster. I agree 100% with you. Um, I'm not a fan of the system, but it's like I said, at least it's working at the moment. Unlike the cricket at the moment, it is working for us. And yeah, I don't know what I'm allowed to say or not allowed to say, but yeah, the system at least is working, and it's not backfiring like the cricket at the moment. So scrum down to Namibia then, as it's going to be a feed here from Jock Tron now for Namibia. Can they get this ball out quickly? And well, they're going to try and run this from inside their own try line here. And good meters now back to Swanepoel, who puts it on the boot, and downfield it goes. In touch, runabout on the 22-meter line of Namibia. Kobus vra, Guru, wat het geword van daai groen mamba shooter? Drink nie. Nie vandag nie, Kobus. Ek probeer myself gedra na daai game teen die All Blacks, jy weet. Yeah, absolutely, Buster. Absolutely. Fiber with the throw into this line out, and it's taken in by CC now. The driving ball not going anywhere, so they get it out quickly. Patrello now to Odogwu, who's on the field for Italy as well. Patrello back it comes again now. Taken up. Oh, just a little pop pass, but knocks it on is Italy. And now Namibia going to try and run this from inside their own 22. Goes to the kick downfield, though. Not a great kick up to the 10-meter line. Garbisi is back for it. He's going to pick it up and try to run on his own. Up to the halfway line he goes. Still going now is Tommaso Allen. Gets the pass out to Dogu. But there was another knock on from Italy. And we should have a scrum down. Just becoming a little bit scrappy this game as the game wears on. So we had about, almost 400 votes saying Italy will win this. 72% of the people voted correctly. 26 went for Namibia and 2 went for the draw here. But 31 points to 8 with 17 minutes to go. It looks like it's going to be an Italian victory today. And still plenty of time to possibly get some more points on the board as well. So Van der Berg also on for Motor now. So I think all the changes are now on the field for Namibia as well. So it's going to be a scrum down to Namibia now on the halfway line. And let's see how this scrum is going to go. Italy totally dominating Namibia at scrum time during this game. So 31 points to 8 it is at the moment. Scrum feed coming up, and it's going to be a feed here from Jock Tron, the replacement scrum half for Namibia. What can they conjure up from here is Namibia. Quick ball coming back now. It's Tian Swanepoel. Gets the flat pass to Duisel now. Duisel takes it up, charges forward, but loses it backwards. Get it going again. Tron now to Swanepoel with a little grubber through. Just too far for Divan Rousseau. And it goes into touch, run about 5 meters out from the 22 of Italy. 31 points to 8. 16 minutes remain in this game. Can they keep the score respective at least? I would say this is a respective score for Namibia. The only African side to qualify for the World Cup 2023. Taken in by Lamb this time off the back page. Rello now, Carpisi. And he gets the pass away to Canoni, who's had a really good game today as well. Now it's taken up by Page Rello again. Quick ball comes back now to Maso Allen, to Yuan Capuso. Capuso trying to step past the defense, but great tackle there on him as well. And the ball might have been turned over as well. Yes, it was. So Namibia now have the ball. Tron gets it out to Swanepoel now. Wide it goes. This time it's Retief who takes it in on the 10-meter line. Penalty to Namibia right in the middle of the field. And Swanepoel, will he try and get them into double figures, or are they going to kick this to the corner? Great tackle on the Capuso from Van der Westhuizen, and it was Hartwig who stole that ball on the ground for them. Right, so they've kicked it to the corner here, and here's a chance for Namibia to get some points on the board. Louis van der Westhuizen will throw this one in 5 meters out from the try line of Italy. A good opportunity here. And over the top it goes. Stolen by Italy, though. And another wasted opportunity for them. But another penalty to Namibia. Holding on there as they got that ball. And a chance now for Namibia again. So what will they decide to do? Go for the corner again is Tian Swanepoel as he sets it up 5 meters out from the try line. Mike says, how's it, Guru? Thanks for the great commentary. Thanks, Mike. Louis van der Westhuizen to throw this one into the line out. And it's really important that he gets this one right. 13 minutes left in this game, and it would be great if Namibia can get another try here. Louis van der Westhuizen with the throw-in to this line out. What can they do with this one? They've been struggling at line-out times as well as Namibia, and the referee blows on his whistle, not happy with how the two teams are lined up against each other there. And Jennifer Creel has also said, hi, how's it going, Jennifer? So Louis van der Westhuizen finds his jumper now. The maul set up by Namibia. Can they get it go forward? It's the area of the game where they got dominated. Greg says, I'll be back later for the Aussie game. Please don't get banned before I get back. But keep the passion. Here they come now. It's Tron, a penalty advantage to Namibia. Just 2 meters out from the try line. Moving towards the middle of the field now. Can they do this? Ball stolen by Italy. And Andrew Brace might lose his patience here with Italy now as another penalty for offside from Italy. Johan Erasmus says, game is by a starter. Stop and go. Takes 40 minutes to play 24 minutes. Yeah, it's become very slow this last couple of minutes, really. And right, so let's see what happens with this one. Van der Westhuizen again with the throwing to this line out. Right, taken by Koisep, and here comes the driving ball from Namibia. Can I get it working forward? It's going sideways at the moment. Now the back line has joined in as well here. It's still not going anywhere. And now the whole back line almost in there. There'd be trouble. No, Andrew Brace blows on his whistle, and that ball unplayable. It will be a scrum down to Italy. And great defensive effort from them. And just no way through for Namibia there. An injury to Louis van der Westhuizen is going to stop the clock for us yet again. So unfortunately there for Namibia, just unable to get over for another try then. But I mean, it's been a great game in all aspects. That we've seen 6 beautiful tries, or was it 4? No, 4 beautiful tries in this game, and yeah, 4 from Italy and 1 from Namibia. So it's been a good game. It's just been the last couple of 15 minutes or so has been really stop and start, stop and go, like they said a little bit earlier. But I mean, with about 10 minutes to go in this one, Italy can rack up a couple more tries, or Namibia can try and get some more points on the board, which would be great to see as well. Right, so time should be back on any minute or any second now for a scrum down to Italy, 5 meters out from their own try line. Team statistics: Italy has made 104 tackles to the 88 of Namibia. Namibia has missed 21 tackles to the 9 of Italy. They've been ferocious on defense. So Italy really, apart from the fact that they've dominated up front, they have definitely been really solid in defense throughout this game. Right, time is back on then. So with 10 minutes to go, what can either side do here? Pedrello feeds that one in. A good solid scrum this time round. Gets it out to Garbisi. Going with a little cross kick. There's nobody there. It's just a bounce of the ball. Not kind there for Kapuso. And it's an advantage to Namibia. Oh, the referee blows on his whistle, and it's going to be a scrum down. Kapuso should have left that ball for Ioane, but the Namibian defense caught out there. Nobody chased after that, or nobody there to chase after that one. And if Ioane or Angie Kapuso took that one cleanly, they would have had an overlap, and it could have been try time to Italy yet again. Right, so scrum down to Italy then. Sorry, to Namibia, just outside the 22. Can we see a bit of magic from this Namibian side? It would be really great to see that at least. Stron who's going to feed this ball in for Namibia, about 10 meters from the right-hand touchline. Can they get something going? Tian Swanepoel now gets it out to Duisel. Duisel driven back in a tackle by Garbisi. 5 meters out from the 22 then. Still trying to work it hard is Retief now. Tron back it comes again. Koisep right there in support for Namibia. Tron again waiting for it. Still coming now. Hartwig driven back in the tackle. They've lost a bit of ground between the 10 and the 22-meter line. Swanepoel with a little stab through the bounce of the ball. Kind for Ioane. Kreylen can't hold on to Ioane. Now he's running sideways inside his own 22, trying to look for a bit of space. He's going to run around the forwards, but also going to run out of a bit of space. Brought down on the 10-meter line. It's Fiver now who takes it up for Italy. Now Pedrello gets it back to Garbisi. Garbisi going with a cross kick there. This time, nobody there to field it. And it's going to go into touch 5 meters inside the half of Namibia. Well, Ioane trying to run the length of the field on the sideway manner. Nearly got past all the forwards there of Namibia, but just ran about out of a bit of space there. Some desperate defense there from the replacement prop forward from Namibia. It was Casper Viviers, and he's not young in age as well, trying to pin down Ioane there. So the clock has been stopped yet again here. We could be going back for a penalty here to Italy. Yeah, it's going to be a penalty to Italy, I think, for a high tackle from Kreylen on Ioane there in the end. Let's just have a look here. Yeah, no arms tackle there from Kreylen, and gives away a penalty then to Italy. But yeah, this game very much over as a contest. It's just a question of about how many points Italy will be able to rack up in this last 8 minutes of the game. It's going to be Tommaso Allen to kick this downfield for Italy. And he will find touch roundabout on the 10-meter line of Namibia. Right, 7.5 minutes to go in this one. It's 31 points to 8. Italy leading Namibia. And Fiver will throw this one in for Italy. It's taken by Lamb, one of the try scorers for Italy today. Comes out the back of Dogwu now. Here they come. Long cut-out pass to Pierre Bruno into a bit of space now. He could go all the way here. Gets the pass away to Tommaso Allen. Pops the ball back inside. It's Pierre Bruno again. Now gets the ball away to Fiver. Fiver gets it away to Adogwu. Adogwu is still charging just 2 meters out from the try line now. Can Italy get another try here? The defense holding out from Namibia at the moment. Right under the sticks they are. And it's Fiver who takes it in. Can he get over for a try? Yes, he can. And it's Fiver who scores another try for Italy. 36 points to 8 with a conversion to come. Fiver gets over for the try. And 36 points to 8 with a conversion to come. It looks like it's going to be a 30-point hammering here for Namibia, which I still believe is a decent score here for them. Because I think if Italy were that good and Namibia were really poor today, we could have seen a 50-pointer plus come up. But there is still 5 minutes left. We could see the score still get a bit bloated up in this last 5 minutes or so. It's 36 points to 8 with this conversion to come. 6 minutes to go. Conversion goes over and 38 points to 8 it is. A 30-point margin here at the moment between the two sides. And let's see if Namibia can just keep the score low in this last 5 minutes or so. Hopefully they can do that from a Namibian perspective. From an Italian perspective, they're going to try and rack up as many points as possible and look for a major upset somewhere down the line in this competition, either against France or New Zealand. Just can't see it happening, but who knows? It is the restart then from Namibia, taken inside the 22 by Italy now, setting it up right on the 22-meter line. Greg says, later, Guru, keep supporting the channel, everyone. Thanks, Greg. Really appreciate the support. Pagerello now gets it out. Italy now starting to run it from inside the 22. Ioane trying to cut through a couple of defenders. Now Tommaso Allen out to Angie Capuzzo. Gets the pass out to Pierre Bruno. Puts a little kick in behind. He's going to try and chase it down himself. It's been knocked backwards by Namibia and turnover by Italy again now. Looking to open up the play now is Italy as Tommaso Allen gets it out to Ioane. It's taken in again now. It's Tommaso Allen not really knowing what to do with the ball now. Taken up again through Nicotera. Pagerello gets it off again now. Adogwu into a bit of space, trying to step past the defense now, just short of the 22. Pagerello again knocks that ball on. And Namibia is going to kick this downfield. Nobody at the back for Italy. The ball rolls and rolls. Gets stopping 5 meters from the try line. Ioane steps past the first defender. Gets the pass out to Tommaso Allen. He looks tired. Gets the pass away again. It's taken up by Zuliani now. Almost up to the halfway line goes Italy. Pagerello again now. Ioane, long pass out. Still going now. It's Capuzzo steps past 2 defenders. Brought down on a 10-meter line. Now got PC going a little kick over the top. Looking for space in behind. And it's going to go into the hands here of Namibia. And Tian Swanepoel just able to clear that ball. They look very tired. with just 3 minutes to play in this game. Well, players on their feet here, off their feet. Probably the heat that's starting to count. But Nicotera, well, sorry, not Nicotera, Lorenzo Canoni is the man of the match for today's game. He had a superb run from number 8. And if it wasn't for Gregory Aldrich's fantastic performance last night, I would have probably picked him in that number 8 jersey. But even as good as he was today, I still don't think it was as good as Gregory Aldrich's game last night. So with 2.5, well, there's 3 minutes left in this game. So will we see another try before then? It's the throw-in from 5 and now on the 22-meter line of Namibia. Out to the back, Zuliani now sets it up for Italy. Gets the ball out. Very sloppy for Pagerello there. What can he do with this one? Gets past 2 defenders. Back on the inside to Zuliani now. Zuliani still going, and Zuliani could go all the way here. He is going to break through the defense. And Zuliani gets the try for Italy and makes it 43 points to 8 with a conversion to come. Yeah, score just bloating up a little bit now in this last couple of minutes. Replacement flanker there for Italy. Manuel Zuliani gets the try, beats, fends off one and outruns the next one to get the try for Italy. So with less than 2 minutes to go, 43 points to 8 with this conversion to come. Great try from Zuliani. Left Ivan Rousseau for dead there. Johan Erasmus says dis 12:48 hier in New Zealand en klink of ek na 'n goeie supersport of RSG rugby luister. Sal wakker bly vir die Australië game. Great channel guru. Dankie Johan, waardeer dit. Ja, hierna is ek dink Ierland teen Roemenië en na dit is dit Australië teen Georgia. Tommaso Allen wat pale te korrel en hy sit vir middel deur die pale daar, so 45 points to 8 it is, and will we see one more try before full time? Can Italy bring up the 50, or can Namibia get past the single figure? Let's hope for another try before the end. I think we've seen 7 or 8 tries in this game today. The restart and a short one from Namibia, but taken in well there by Lamara. They're going to need a scrum half now as Zuliani steps in at scrum half. Can we see one last movement as the ball gets passed to Pierre Bruno? It's almost looking like they're trying to play sevens at the moment. Stop, start, little knock on from Italy there, and a chance now for Namibia on a 10-meter line of Italy. Swanepoel gets the ball out to a dog. That's Koisep who takes it in. Koisep between the 10 and the halfway line. Tron now gets the ball back against Swanepoel. Beats one. Knocked backwards by Namibia though. And it's just very scrappy at the moment from them. As the ball comes back again to Namibia now. Inside their own half. Just inside their own half in the middle of the field. Comes back against Swanepoel. Out wide they go again. Good defense on Deisel on that occasion from Italy. Time is up on the clock. And Namibia now. Louis van der Westhuizen with ball in hand. Still inside their own half. Tron again to Swanepoel. Now it's Viviers who takes it up. Oh, it's been snapped up by Zuliani. And the ball spills out the back here. It's a Lamb to Ioane. Just kick it out already. Just kick it out. They're still going to continue play on a 10-meter line inside Italy's half. But the players look tired. And nobody seems to be looking forward to playing another minute of this game. Now Italy, though, going to come again. Pagerello waits for it. Gets it now. to Garpisi, cut out pass. Now it's into space. Angie Kapuso knocks it on. And now it's another chance here for Greyling. He's taking it up for Namibia. Tron waits for it, gets it back to Swanepoel, who's going to kick it downfield. And I think that's just a sign of saying, let's get this game over. As that ball lands just a meter short of the try line, it's Pierre Bruno who's going to kick it downfield and not going to find touch. It's Swanepoel who's got it on the 10-meter line of Namibia. He's going to try and run it. Throws a little dummy there. Gets past one defender up to the halfway line. And penalty to Italy there. Holding on by Swanepoel. Quickly taken by Angie Kapuso now. A little bit of an overlap here for Italy. If they move it wide, Odogwu going for the corner. Will he get there? Yes, he will. And that brings up the 54 number up for Italy. 50 points to 8. And in the end, it is quite hiding here. Clinton Leal says, well played, Italy. Come on, Southern Hemisphere. So, a try in the end to Namibia, bringing up the 50-pointer for them as well. Paulo Odogwu goes in the corner with a conversion to come. We are going to have the next game at 2:30, I think, my time. So, looking forward to that game between Ireland and Romania up next. Should be a really good one as well. Yeah, at 3:30, the game starts. So in about half an hour from now, we will have Ireland up against Romania as well. Just a conversion to come now for Italy. And Namibia looked good through bits and parts of this game. And their standout player probably being Tian Swanepoel today. But Italy, on the other hand, they've been brilliant today. And deservingly getting a big score here at the end of the day as well. Well deserved. Tommaso Allen is just going to try and get this conversion over. He's been kicking really solid today. And no different with that one. Adds the extras as well from way out left. 52 points to 8, the final score here. And it's been a great game to watch. 52 to Italy, 8 to Namibia. That is full time here at what's the French stadium? Geoffrey Coudot Stadium in France. I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. If you did, don't forget to press the like button and also subscribe to the channel. We will be back in about half an hour from now for the game between Romania and Ireland, and expecting another high-scoring game there. I'm going to take a quick break, but make sure to tune in half an hour from now for the game between Ireland and Romania. But until then, guys, this is the Rugby Guru. Cheers for now.